Oh, we're rolling big business right now.
Checking big business, bud.
Big business. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's installment of Window to the Soul. Tonight's installment of Window to the Soul includes a very special guest, one your dear sweet host, Carter West, holds very dear to his heart. Some might even say he's the best big brother I have. That's right, another family member. You're going to get them all at some point. You just got to group them all up. That's getting cut out. I'm fucking high. Okay.
We're off to a roaring start.
My brother, Jackson. Jackson, welcome to the pod.
What's happening, dude?
Not a whole lot.
Stoked to be on Window to the Soul.
Window to the Soul, brother. So
if you think you know what that means, look it up on Spotify.
True.
But I guess if people are listening to this, they've already found it, so they know.
Yeah, either that or they shuffled their podcasts. They got on their Spotify and they're like, surprise me. Probably not. Spotify's not that cool.
I don't know.
It just gives you Joe Rogan every time.
Isn't Joe Rogan the only person who actually has a podcast anyway? Didn't
On
Joe Rogan
Spotify,
invent podcasting?
Pretty much. He kind of popularized it.
Yeah.
All the dudes listen to Joe Rogan and they're like, "Oh, dude, nice. Yeah, I love Joe Rogan."
Yeah.
And then a lot of them are like, "Oh, dude, I want to make a podcast." And then they start a podcast with a roommate or something.
And eventually there's just two dudes sitting on a fucking couch
yeah.
Sup?
Yeah. And eventually you just create another podcast and you just try to become the next Joe Rogan. Anyway, that's not what I'm doing, but I want to be the next Theo Von, dude.
I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. I don't think so.
Oh no.
What is he?
He's a comedian. He's a comedian. But he's the dude from Louisiana who's like, "Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I found a dude with 100 gerbil bones under his house one time."
100 gerbil bones?
I'll show you some clips. I'll show you some clips. He's ruthlessly funny. Just when you think he's getting the peak of the joke, he just adds another random thing in. Because the thing is, he did a lot of cocaine, and he did a lot of hard drugs, and got in a lot of bad situations. But then he got clean, and now he just makes jokes about all of them.
Interesting.
Yeah, pretty cool guy, but probably a lot of brain damage, to be honest. Yeah, good example of what not to do to your body. You
Facts. Know? What was his name again?
Theo Von.
Theo Von.
Also known as the Rat King. I don't know why.
The Rat King?
Yeah.
As in Fievel Mouskowitz arch enemy?
Maybe. I don't know. I just know that he's just called Rat King.
Interesting.
I think it's because he's a little grody. He's the king of the rats.
Not related to Tiger King or anything like that?
No, I don't. Maybe.
Other than by meth?
No, actually, you might be right. I think
that's
you
just
might
what
be
it made
right.
me think of.
Because they have a podcast called The King and the Sting. And it's the
Wow.
Rat King and the Bee Sting or whatever. Right?
The fuck is the Bee Sting?
The Brendan Schaub. He's he's an UFC fighter. He used to be.
Oh.
It's literally just two dudes with brain damage just fumbling through a podcast. It's fucking hilarious. I gotta show it to you sometime. Speaking of which, oh my gosh.
Damn.
We might have sampled some goods before the pod.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, we're a little up there. We should have just ripped edibles.
Oof, I don't know about that. For one thing, they don't work very well for me as far as I know of, but I do know of another person that we both know of who once upon a time said these things as well, and then accidentally once upon a time just got interspatial galactic wormhole fricked by an edible. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember the story correctly, this person took a bunch because they were like, "Fuck it, these never work on me," and then it was just
it just powered him down.
How big the thing was for that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to have that experience because I could just steadily and surely just keep adding one every time I take it until I feel something. so that I'm not just all of a sudden
But that,
like,
I don't know. I feel like that's how you get less high, though. Like, because I feel
What do
like
you
you're almost up there, and then you don't get as high as you would have if you just pounded out like a 50 milligrammer or something.
I've
You
done
know?
that before.
Or just
I
be
was
a little
actually-
10 milligram Tom, you know?
10 mil told me.
10 mil Tommy, eh? Fucking Peaky Blinders.
Don't fuck with the Peaky fucking Blinders. Dude, he put so much oomph into that shit. What a show, though. Dude, before I forget this thought, though.
Yeah.
Before I forget to tell you that. I'm forgetting as I'm saying it. But it had to do with, 50 milligrams.
Yeah, 50 milligram Tom.
So, fun story. I may have already told you this. I don't know. But one time, I was at the Denver airport, right? Flying back from nationals.
Oh, boy.
So,
Snowboarding, right?
yeah, so I snowboard coach. And we went out there for a couple, really it was like a week. And obviously, like being in Colorado and such, you do Colorado things.
You sample
This
the
was
goods.
like 2019, I think.
Yeah.
2018. It was the year before COVID hit and
Right.
everything. So we're out there, and I had made my way and dispensed myself a couple of gifts. But the one thing I had that I didn't finish before I went to the airport, besides a couple of J's, which those went home in somebody's snowboard boot. Shh. Fuck Missouri.
Don't tell TSA. Fuck Missouri facts. Fuck 12.
But yeah, fuck 12. So the only thing that I still had on me, and I didn't realize it until I got to the airport, was these chocolates. I still had half of a chocolate bar left, and that bitch was 100 milligrams. So
So
I
you're
was
eating
like,
a 50.
well, worst case, like edibles don't really do shit to me. I guess that's not true. Like that, it's never happened to me before because this was the time that it happened.
Yeah.
But like,
You bet against it.
I did. Yeah, I bet against it. I sometimes, it's like I said this morning, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Like this morning worked out. That time I was in the Denver airport high as titty nuts. Like fuckered up. Like, I was in the thing. We were in the dude, I forgot. I'm remembering this like as I'm remembering it.
Yeah. You're good. I do that too.
Just thinking about it back, especially because it was weird going back this year flying home and
Yeah.
being in the same place and remembering some of these things that I'm about
having
to
like
explain
flashbacks.
happened. Yeah.
Oh,
Some of these
God.
things I went and double checked myself on 3 years later just to make sure that I wasn't like, just to see how high I was
Yeah.
when this is going on.
Yeah.
So, we were walking around. Like one of the things I remember was that we went to try and figure out where we were supposed to go, and we went to the elevators, and we got in the elevator to go down to the second floor, and we got down to the second floor, and there's like other symbols by the elevator. There's a fucking fish, like a trout fish.
Yeah.
There's like a deer and a bear and something else, maybe a horse, I think. And it was just like buttons you could push on the fucking elevator to go to like horse level.
What?
I don't know, dude. I still don't know what they're for. I didn't even figure that out when I went back this year. But I looked at it and I was like, no, that shit was legitimately there.
Oh, so you saw that when you were high? And
But
you were
yeah,
like,
yeah,
what the
so-
fuck?
When I was big whackered,
Oh my God.
we came down out of this elevator and I was looking and I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Just like tripping on that. But then the big reveal, if you so to speak, it was when because I'd never flown before, so I didn't know what the terminal was and the concourse was and all
Right.
these different things, right? So
I can only imagine how confusing that must be high.
dude, I'm blasted out of my brains in
Because
Denver International.
I've been to the Denver airport. I've only
Yeah.
flown once too, but I did make a layover in Denver, so I've been
Did
there,
you
but I never saw the horse buttons.
I don't know. They're not all over the I was gonna say hospital. They're not all over the airport though.
Next time I go
They're
there,
only
I'm
on
gonna
those
hunt
lower
them down.
levels. It's weird.
That is
We
weird.
should fly to like LA or whatever.
LA.
LA.
Go get some celery.
Go get some avocado toast.
Avocados.
But yeah, we should just fly to LA just to have a layover in Denver and check that shit out.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Get some
Yeah.
Eddies.
Yeah. It's an experience everyone should have if you're into that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
So you
But yeah,
you've never seen these terminals or anything before?
Yeah. So I went and we like checked our bags and stuff, and I went through and we were going through security, and I was like, cool, because like we ate dinner like at the it's not at the terminal, it's whatever security is, that big front area
Yeah.
of Denver. And then we went on the subway train because Cameron was like, I was with Cameron, and he's like, we got to take this to our gate or whatever. He apparently knew what was going on. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And I was just like mad ballser and freaking running around in the subway in Denver International. He was like, dude, we got to get on a train. I was like, what?
I thought we were getting on a plane, my guy.
Like, yo, I'm not getting on a train right now, dude. Like, you have no idea. Dude, I felt like my eyes just looked like they were just dripping out of my head. Like, yeah. Like, so yeah, he was like, no, dude, we have to get on the subway to get to our terminal. I'm like, where the fuck were we just then? Like, what? And he's like, no. So we get on the subway train. It's like dude, it feels like it's going 1 billion miles an hour.
Right.
Like, it feels like a Japanese bullet train. It's probably going
so
35
fucking fast, yo.
Yeah, dude, like,
Damn.
so yes, just if you want to enhance your life, do it high.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. I'm
But-
down.
This really is turning into a Joe Rogan podcast. But
No.
anyway,
Not yet.
so we get there, we step out, and it's like one of those scenes in WALL-E where it's like one of the reveal shots of the ship
Yeah.
where all the fat people live, and it's just like, whoa, it's like paradise. It was so big, and it went so far. I stepped out, I was like, dude, where the fuck were these restaurants when we were hungry like 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we could have gone to the concourse and gone through security. I'm like, the what?
The
What? And he's like,
the what, brother?
brother. He was like, yeah. He's like, no, dude, this is like where the terminals and stuff are. Like, this is where we like are actually going to be chilling.
You
for,
were in like the
a while.
lobby?
we were in like the thing before security. Like, it's not much space in there.
Yeah.
Like, from where you can get in on the bus, I guess. I don't know. I had a friend drop me off.
It's a big airport.
Who's to say? But yeah, first time I got mad rashed on edibles was at
Denver.
at Denver International. I was tripping nuts because
Damn.
I just had a whole night.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't do the emotional experience of that session
Yeah. No, but
justice, but like,
I believe it though.
yeah, with a little imagination and a
'Cause
insane amount of luck,
Yeah, for real.
you too can get high like me. I could do better.
Yeah.
I don't know. That inline needs some work.
Yeah. What is it? Don't drive like my brother.
Is it?
I don't know. Cars? Aren't we talking about Cars right now? Rusty.
Oh yeah. What is that? Don't drive like my brother though.
That's from Cars. It's from
Who
the.
says it,
I don't know.
Is that the little Italian dude?
No, it's the two vans that do the talk show in the first movie.
Oh,
Remember that? They had
vaguely.
McQueen on,
yeah.
and they signed
like-
the show off, and he's like, "Don't drive like my brother," and the other one goes, "Don't drive like my brother."
Yeah.
they're
Like at the
brothers.
very beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember that.
they're like announcers or something at the race. But dude, Denver, yeah, I bet it's crazy. Bless you. I bet it's crazy being that high, in Denver.
yeah.
It reminds me of the fucking Broncos stadium. Imagining playing football in the Broncos stadium.
that
shit would
shit's
be
a mile
nuts.
high.
Yeah.
That's a
shit's
lot high.
nuts.
It's like 5,200 feet of Ellie.
Yeah. That's a lot, dude. That's a
Dude.
lot to play up there.
Dude, what's your ovation, dude?
Bruh.
Dude, you like at sea level or you like Everest, dude?
Somewhere in between, dude.
What's your ovation, dude? What's your Ellie, bro?
It's your Ellie. Dude.
I just feel like that's what people say to each other.
Yeah.
Like
out
skiers when they're sucking each other off in Colorado.
there. Fuck skiers.
Yeah, facts. Bro, I got so much Ellie today.
Something I like.
Got like 1,100 feet of ovation, dude, on my runs down. You don't even know,
1,100
dude.
feet of ovation, brother.
Yes.
I just peeked.
Clippers, bud.
You had.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I get very sidetracked
know.
very easily.
I want to talk about one of my favorite memories to this day.
Oh,
If not one of my like top 5 favorite memories ever.
okay, hit me. With it.
It was last year watching my football team lose to your football team in the Super Bowl. That was an incredible thing to experience. I don't know if I don't know.
That was some insane shit.
It was crazy because a lot of people I told this, but a lot of people wouldn't believe me if I told them on here, but I'm gonna anyway.
Yeah.
Like October,
I'll
I think
back
it was
you up.
October 27th of that year. Okay, so October 27th, the Super Bowl's in February.
Right.
October 27th, I got really drunk one night and DM'd you on Instagram, and I was like going off about the Bengals that year.
Dude,
and
didn't
I was
we
like,
screenshot that?
yeah, I think so. I sent it somewhere.
I feel like I screenshot it or you did. One of the two. There's our DM thread.
And
We're going back to October, boys and ladies.
And we fucking called it, dude. I was like, I'm calling it right now. I'm really drunk, but the Bengals are on a fucking hot streak. Like, we're going all the way. Rams are going all the way. I said Bengals Rams Super Bowl, and like we were like fucking hyped about that shit. What's this?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I was
No,
just
you're
looking
good.
back through. I found this meme. Breaking. Rams report teams that suck. 49ers, Cardinals, Seahawks. I don't know, like, dude, where the fuck did I
Teams
find
that
that?
suck.
I sent that to you on March 19th.
Oh
But
man.
anyway. Oh, there was the Allen Robinson signing. Gas.
Yeah.
Hang on. I will find this. Continue.
The bad part was, for me at least, the Bengals lost.
I mean,
But just getting to experience, one of us was going to have to lose.
yeah. Right. I was going to say, that's the double-edged sword to all of it. Is like, that's the thing that sucks about we both have you get to see our teams play in the fucking Super Bowl.
Right.
But then, like, one that's not going to end in a tie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
damn.
it can't.
like you just know.
One must go down. But
There
I
can only
honestly,
be one out of
I feel like the Bengals are in a better position to go back sooner.
Oh yeah,
You
the
know what I
Rams are
mean?
built for like now. It's like that fuck them picks mentality is definitely going to catch up eventually.
Oh yeah,
like they're not
100%.
building a sustainable team necessarily around like stuff. They're relying on like trades and like trading their draft picks for proven talent.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I mean,
the Bengals
fair
have
enough.
that young and like locked up talent. Like Joey B.
they just
is
got
already
lucky with
like,
it all.
I mean, yeah, they just hit on their draft
Right?
picks. Like
I think about what
and
they
though,
did.
dude, and this year though, trading for the O line pieces that they did, like that's gonna be a scary team next
Right?
year.
And we beefed, like, all we did was get rookie defenders. Like, safeties, corners, defensive backs. Like, we stacked our teams.
Dude,
Because we don't really need any offense. So, like, why waste picks on that? So, we're just stacking. And
yeah.
we got all of our offensive line on free agency, so we just stacked
Yeah.
our defense.
Yeah, you only like, dude. That's like the smartest way to do it. I
Right.
feel like.
Because you get the proven talent of linemen. You don't have rookies coming in to block for your quarterback, right?
Yeah,
Because that's what got us in trouble the past couple years.
yeah,
Because they drafted Jonah Williams and immediately put him in the game, and I was like, that's probably not a good idea. Next year, he's a fucking second year at this point. Joe Burrow gets his legs snapped in half, and you're like,
yeah,
you guys fucking suck.
yeah.
and then on top of all that, at the draft, they go and take Jamar Chase, which I wanted them to do.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh my God, they're going to kill him. Like, they're going to
Yeah.
kill poor Joe Burrow. And they almost did. They tried. they
But they-
really tried this year, dude. Remember, he fucking sprained his knee. Like,
His other
sprained
one, yeah.
MCL or whatever at the end of the Super Bowl. And I
Yeah.
was like, you better quit.
Yeah.
I said, you're going to lose.
That's
you
also
better quit.
like you got to think about that too though. Like overall the team was good enough to go to the Super Bowl and definitely they could have won it. Like any given
Yeah.
quarter really.
Right.
Like really they had it in the bag for the longest time. I was sitting there in that hotel room all alone. I was just like, well, I was like, at least Carter is gonna be chilling and partying with these people. Like, I don't really know if like if we got this one. Like, I was sitting there like my butthole clenched, like,
Yeah,
please
right.
let this happen.
Right.
But like at the same time, I was almost more cheering for, like rooting for the Bengals, like secretly, because it just would have been a cooler dub. Like the Rams already have a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
Like for them to come from like all the way behind, like 2-14 a couple years ago,
yeah.
and like rip off a Super Bowl dub over the supposedly so gas Rams.
Yeah. I would have loved
But-
to see it, but alas.
Yo, can I read? Speaking of the Super Bowl and playoffs, can I read you a DM that you sent me?
Yes.
It's nothing like defaming.
Okay.
Shout out Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Amber Turd.
Defamation. It just said, I think this must have been after the championship game, the AFC championship game,
Yeah.
or maybe it was divisional playoffs. No.
What time was it? What?
It was January 28th. Was that championship game time? I asked this because
Yeah,
of
I
the
think
content of
so.
the message. Well, anyway, so that might give it some context. The
I
message
bet I
says,
could tell you which game it was after the message.
off the stat line, you'd have to. I think it was some kind of record. You said, "Sorry, sweetheart. The refs didn't give up 3 TDs, 260 yards, or 266 yards off 13 receptions. That was your defense."
Yeah, that was the Chiefs.
Yeah. But didn't they play? No, they played them in regular season, I guess. But that wouldn't have been in January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
was
they
before the Chiefs game.
They let
'Cause
Jamar Chase
those-
slap up 266 yards on them.
He had more receiving yards in that game than Patrick Mahomes had passing yards.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. He skunked them, dude. 3 touchdowns. Because every single touchdown he got was just a bomber downfield. That's all he does.
Yeah.
Like, for all of those out there that play fantasy football, get Jamar Chase because that boy be catching dimes down the field. Like 90, 80
Yeah.
fucking yard touchdowns just every Sunday. Like, occasionally he'll, like, take a chill Sunday and, like, won't play as much. But, like, you just swap him out.
100 yards is a slow day for the man, though.
Right,
Like,
exactly. Like,
dude, I'm just.
dude got, like, I think, like, 1,400 yards in his fucking rookie season.
Yeah, it was like 1,400 and some.
Like, all he does is catch deep balls. Like that's all he does.
Yeah.
Like, he'll run like a slant, and God help you when he runs a slant.
Yeah.
Like
he catches balls, but, like, he also, like, he just yeets around people. Like, he's not
that play against the Ravens.
he's not just a deep, like, ball catcher. He will also yards after catch you. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to get his yards either way, which is the scary part. Like,
Yeah.
really kind of no matter what you do, to a certain extent, like, he's just going to put
Yeah.
yards on you. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
And, like, I don't know. It's kind of like a Cooper Kupp situation, but, like, obviously Cooper Kupp's much better. Like,
Yeah.
he's more seasoned, but I could see Jamar being like our Cooper Kupp in like a couple years.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Like, he's our
Jamar
Cooper
Chase,
Kupp right
like-
now, but, like, I can see him being like Cooper Kupp in a couple years. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm so excited to see what they do next year, dude.
What day
It's
in
gonna be a
October?
fiery team.
What day in October did you say this was?
I think it was like the 27th.
Word. All right, I'm gonna have to look back through the whole month of October because we actually do send each other some fire memes.
Dude,
also.
we'd be sending each other fire memes on Instagram. That's facts. Yeah, anytime I see
Right.
something just like off the wall, I'm like, yeah, Jackson needs to see this.
Dude, it's
Like, I saw it, he got to see it too.
you just like we understand the sense of humor. Like this one from October 3rd. Drake, the type of guy to say cha 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 when singing happy birthday. Fuck Drake.
Fuck Drake. That's funny as shit. Drake, the type of guy to like hit up Millie Bobby Brown when she's 12. Dude, that shit's wild.
Ugh.
You ever heard about that?
I feel like maybe I have. I don't know. Dude, I didn't know you were into like pop culture like that
What do you
until I
mean?
started listening to like the pod.
Oh yeah, like
other
I
pod.
try to keep up on stuff. I mainly just see what I see on Twitter.
Yeah, but I feel like it's that like Twitter is like the pulse for that kind of stuff
Yeah.
almost. Like it's like the not, I don't want to say just like trendy, but it's like entertainment related, like
Right.
musician, like actor shit like
I've
that.
been keeping up heavily on this Johnny Depp trial. That shit's fucking hilarious.
I don't really understand it, but I get the TikToks.
I don't
of,
either.
Like
I just
clips of like her lawyers being stupid and like
objecting
Johnny
to their
just,
own questions.
like sitting, like, not to paint it necessarily in that light. I don't know what the fuck happened between them two, but like it's just is what it is. Like the lawyers say some shit, and then like the one that's like a viral clip now, but the one where he like objected to his own question, was like even the judge looked at him and was like, "The fuck?"
Yeah,
she was like, "You just asked that
I
question.
know.
You can't object to your or she said, "Are you objecting to your own question?" And he was like,
He just got like nervous and scared.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude, he's a
I don't
dumbass.
know. I just think it's funny. Like both of them have more money and will have more money, either the outcome than they ever know what to do with.
Yeah.
And like I feel like if they go get like the right therapy or something, then like they're gonna be fine. And
Yeah.
it's not like I don't know. It just has that feeling where people are just like hooked into each other, just like to spite each other. You're like, dude, nah, like just get your money and leave it. Like
just
sort out
bounce.
the mathematical end and then part your ways. Like obviously you don't belong
So you're
together.
saying like don't go to trial over it?
No, I'm saying go to trial over it. But like when you
Wrap
know,
it up is
like,
what you say.
yeah, like I mean,
We don't care anymore.
it's like, do you like you're just dragging it out?
Yeah.
And this is just like an example of using that as an example, I guess, of just like general tropes that exist in the world. But like, I'll say that like if you're listening to any part of this podcast, God help you, and then also.
God be with you.
Peace be with you and also with you. You know, it's like if anytime you like, all right, I can't try to scroll through my Instagram and say this at the same time, but you like, you know, you have beef with somebody. It's like sometimes you just like beef it out and then you're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes you can even be cool with the person. I'm talking about like decent, serious beef, you know,
Yeah.
like shit that you like we're done.
Yeah.
Over.
Oh, we're done.
We're done.
Oh my God.
I'm moving to LA. Oh, we're done. But then there's like ones, you know, where you just are having a beef and you just get hateful about it
yeah.
and you just start like digging into the other person, like just ever so slightly. You just like throw a little extra shit in there. Like, yeah, it's like, well, that's why your, you know, nose is a little crooked.
Yeah.
Because you're such a piece of shit, you know. It's like, yeah. That's why your chin is so small. Like, you know.
That's why you got no fucking jawline, you know what I mean? That's why your fucking bottom teeth, like,
oh,
yeah. You know?
yeah.
That's why I got one crooked bottom too. That's not why. That's because I didn't wear my retainer.
Dude, I never even got to have braces. I was thinking about that at work today. Huh?
You didn't want them.
That's the story that was told. That's what we told the family.
Did you find it?
I'm working on it.
It's not even. We're like 10 minutes past it now.
I know.
I wanted to make it right though, so you guys are just gonna get randomly.
Yeah,
jumped
no,
in
I
there.
remember you saying something about that.
It was October. It might have been like the 17th.
It wasn't the 17th because I'm already past that.
Okay,
Just memes.
just memes.
We actually. Oh no, we did talk to each other on the 17th. Oh, you sent me a meme.
I know what
It
I
was just
sent was
Patrick Mahomes turning
texts.
into whoever that number 7 dude is from the Sooners. I can't remember his name. Oh, there it is. October 21st.
21st.
At 12:35 a.m.
12:35.
Carter said, "Watch the Bengals win the Super Bowl this year. We smack out the Bills, Ravens, and Chiefs because we all know the Chargers really ain't shit. And the
Facts.
Rams obliterate Tom Brady and the Bucks in the championship game, and
Facts.
boom.
What happened? What happened? Wait,
That
no,
wasn't
they,
the championship
they
game,
didn't get to
though.
the
That was
championship
divisional
game.
round.
But they blew him out.
They, well, I mean,
if
they
they
did.
had made it to the championship game, they would have. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, they did blow them out for most of the game. It was like fucking 30 to 14, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like they were way down ish, and then the last like 6 minutes, they had to come back, and then they tied it up, and then the Rams,
Yeah.
Matt Gay,
Yeah.
actually
That was
just
that
nailed
big
her
deep
through.
bomb to Cooper Kupp, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That set that up. Yeah.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, you said Rams versus Bengals Super Bowl. I'm gonna like all these messages.
October 21st. You heard it here first.
also, and then I said, I mean, then we'd have to go in person, and that didn't happen.
Well,
So
yeah. Did you see the ticket prices?
they're like $8,000 at least, right? They were
Those
stupid.
are the
crazy.
minimums. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just
any
get in
kind
the
of
stadium.
seat, any kind of seat in that stadium was like a hot $30K.
Yeah,
Like a new car,
like minimum nose. Yeah,
a brand new
Honda.
WRX for a fucking seat at the Super Bowl.
Shit, son.
And you know they're
WRX
only
is like $42,000 now.
you know they're only fucking that expensive because they were like, oh, we have Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, and we're like, so I'm here for the Bengals, bitch.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
I mean, facts.
Also, the other crazy thing is the Bengals went to the Super Bowl the same year Eminem performed at the halftime show.
Right.
It's like my favorite like rapper of all time.
yeah.
And I was like, this
that was a good
is like
halftime show.
this is like breaking the fucking matrix here. Like it's breaking the simulation. There's like too much shit going right now.
Our number came up, dude, and we got to experience our dream life in the simulation for a day.
And now we're just back to
And you know,
we're going back to 2 and fucking 14 again.
no, that's where the Rams are headed next. They always have those stretches. They'll build a good team for like 5 years and make it to a Super Bowl or two and maybe win one
I
of
don't
them.
know, man. Aaron Donald said run it back.
Yeah,
Aaron Donald
but like,
won that game for you guys, even though he was lined up off sides half the time. I'm not salty about it.
you know.
I've let it
But
go.
he gets like triple teamed though, so is he really getting an advantage or is he just running into a
True.
wall sooner?
Well, a triple team from the Bengals O-line is like a 1.5 team, actually.
It's like a firm hug
And
from
to
Big
Aaron
Hero
Donald,
6.
yeah. And Aaron Donald's just a beast. So it adds,
Yeah.
so it's basically like a one person blocking him.
Yeah, facts.
A gorilla could play a similar defensive tackle as Aaron Donald. I feel like they could go head to head and Aaron Donald might win. Like if you could teach
Dude, I don't,
if you could
what
teach
kind of gorilla? Because there's different ones.
like one of the like a Tarzan ass gorilla, like the ones that raise the baby in the trees, the loincloth. You know what I mean?
a Tarzan ass gorilla.
So you know Tarzan, right? And
Yeah.
he's about the size of those gorillas. He's like,
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about like a silverback gorilla. That shit is like
no,
a 700-pound
that'll
animal.
kill him. We got to make sure it's able to like
Well, I mean,
block.
like
You
a
know? You
silverback
gotta
gorilla is what raised Tarzan.
Really?
Yeah.
Are those the ones that are like
Tarzan?
the big like?
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Oh my god, dude. Tarzan, dude.
I don't know. I mean, either way, like a gorilla is a fair bit is a sight stronger than any person is.
Yeah, I
like
guess
a
so.
gorilla would fucking rip Aaron Donald limb from limb.
What about
like,
an orangutan?
I don't
might
know
be
that
able
much
to-
about
A
orangutan.
chimpanzee? I feel like you could
I
fuck
don't know,
up.
how big are
chimpanzee.
chimpanzees?
Maybe like
They're not like
little-
big ass monkeys, are they?
little, not little,
Yeah.
but like they're not.
I feel
quite
like if
the
it was
size of
anything that was
humans.
like not as big as him. Also, gorilla's size to weight ratio is just gnarly.
Yeah, it's like, that's a stupid question. That would be like trying to block a buffalo.
I see where you were going with that for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, the thing should be for football, especially like if people really want to get involved, is what if your team has an animal in it, you get to have one of that animal on the field in place of a player.
Right?
So
Dude,
like
that would be
the
sweet.
Bengals would just like the other team wouldn't show up because they were not trying to get eaten by a tiger. And, like,
Right?
the tiger doesn't know how to fucking catch a pass, but he does know that you are delicious.
Right, exactly. And imagine a fucking ram at running back.
Just headbutting people.
Dude, everybody's
giving people
knees are
concussions.
just gone.
Yeah.
He never gets penalized for lowering his head.
The Eagles and Ravens are just having an aerial attack. And a battle in the skies.
Dude, what about the Giants?
I don't know if a giant's really an animal. I guess technically you could count that.
Well, that's true. You did say animals. Now I got to think of more animal. Cardinals? Yeah, it's bird.
But I mean,
Same
yeah,
thing.
like, I don't know. It's just,
Dolphins?
Oh, dude, a cardinal would get fucked up by an eagle, though.
Dolphins?
The dolphins might. Dolphins?
Jaguars? Dude,
Clear.
Jag-
No.
oh my god, don't. We can't bring I might turn into a mermaid. Isn't that shit? They turn into a mermaid if they get wet at all?
Yeah, it's just
Yo.
add water or some shit like
I
that.
couldn't do that at work.
Dude, I saw a TikTok a while back now, but it was of this dude like dressed up as each of the three characters like simultaneously, basically.
Yeah.
It's just like she's like, Cleo, no, I'm in the bathroom. I know there's water all over the floor. But dude, I can't do it the same. But like the way he hit those like inflections and the accents, I was just like, oh, that brings back
We
like
gotta see if we can find it.
the memes.
Oh,
God,
that's fucking
I don't know.
great.
I get a lot of obscure shit on my TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Just like random stuff. It's not like a major thing that I can ever find again or that's like trending that I see somewhere else. Is always just like random shit I'll never see again because I didn't save it.
It's just gone to the void.
Yeah. I probably liked it though.
adios.
If I wanted to scroll through like 2,000 liked things, I could probably go back and find it. Like, frick that.
Yeah, like fucking 2 days later, you send it to me. You're like, I finally,
Yeah.
after searching. Yeah, dude. TikTok's a landmine. It's like just a black
It
hole.
really is. A landmine or a minefield?
Minefield. Yeah. It's a landmine in a minefield.
No. Social media in general is the minefield. TikTok is the landmine.
Yeah, just one of the many. You know in Peaky Blinders where he's in the field?
Yeah,
And he's
dude,
got
that's
all the
so creepy.
landmines?
The little 3 sprouts coming out.
Right?
Of it.
And then his
So
fucking
weird.
son just doesn't listen and he almost gets blown to bits.
I'd have let him fuck around and find out.
He probably figured that like if he took off running when his son was running after him, that he might blow up and then his son would be like, holy fuck, maybe I shouldn't go down there.
Maybe, I don't know.
But either way, it doesn't matter.
What'd
Sixth
I do?
and final season coming out June 10th, dude. I'm fucking
Right.
hyped. I'm hyped. Wait,
Unless you're in Britain. Dude, you know this shit came out like in April
really?
in Britain.
Well, that makes
in
sense. It's like a
the
UK
United
show.
Kingdom, I guess, or whatever.
Dude,
yeah.
we got to get
Well,
that
like it was on
Express
live
VPN.
TV there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like it was
that
on
makes
BBC.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
'Cause
it's like
it's-
aired already.
once
Some
it-
people already
Once
do.
it airs all out on there, then we get
It's
it.
like how Rick and Morty comes to Hulu after
Gotcha.
like feels like 6 months, but it's
Yeah.
probably like 3.
It feels like a year.
Yeah, it feels like a long ass time.
Yeah.
Before I don't have to go to illegal websites and watch them.
Right?
Um,
It sucks too because it's like you wait that long and then you watch like the whole season in a night.
yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Also,
I should have
like-
savored it.
dude, there are some people though, like that. That's what I was gonna say. Is there's some people though that just they already know how that shit ends. Like some people know how Peaky Blinders ends.
They better not spoil it.
I'm not one of them. I didn't realize that there was spoilers until I started looking around about it on the internet, and I was like, "Oh shit,
Oh fuck! It's
Like-
real.
whoops!"
Oops.
I didn't just spend 31 hours of my life, give or take, rewatching this shit to
Yeah.
spoil the ending for myself.
So it's already all out.
It's already aired on TV, which means I'm sure that you can find it online somewhere on some site.
Yeah, but I don't want it that
But-
way.
No, I mean, I'd rather watch it in quality
Right.
on Netflix.
Yeah, not having it like buffer and like reload and shit.
Yeah,
And, like,
facts.
the FBI kick your door down. and
Having
all
to
that.
skip through 8 ads on the next
Right.
page to see the next
Yeah, no, it's
episode.
not worth it.
Yeah.
I can wait. Plus, it's probably like one of those weird stream. Like, you know how some people do it and they'll just like rotate the screen backwards. So it's like,
Rotate the screen
it's
back.
like the whole screen's
like the mirror.
inverted.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not the same show. And you're like, yeah, it's worse, way worse. Because
yeah.
I feel like it. I know that it's not the same, and I'm trying to see it the other way, and
Facts.
it's not working.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Some things are not worth it, children.
Yeah. So Jackson, my notes here say that you're quite the talented musician.
I mean,
You used
I
to be
try
in
to
a
be.
band.
yeah,
Still are,
technically,
kinda?
I kind of, I guess I'm still in a band. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it officially breaking up. It's just we all moved away. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
Don't ever break up. Just like put out
Yeah.
one EP and just let it be.
I mean, some of the most golden artists that I like on Spotify, like the true hidden gems of the world. Not
Mhm.
that our music would be, because it
I
is
kind
what
of
it is.
consider it.
I mean, yeah, in a way. If the production, like, if we could afford to go to an actual studio and have like somebody who does this for a living, like, mix our shit, it would
Yeah.
definitely be a little bit more like, I'd be a little more stoked on it. But that's also because I'm a perfectionist. Like, it's fine the way it
Right.
is. But
Good push.
yeah, like 2 of the boys, like Andrew lives in Colorado, Livingston lives in Colorado, and that's the other guitar player and the bassist, and then
He
the
can
other
also play a mean banjo.
well, Livingston's just insanely talented
do
at everything,
everything.
dude. Like that guy is nuts. He's he shreds like almost any instrument I've ever seen him pick up. Like the main
same.
ones anyway.
Same.
My friend Garrison's like that too, though. Shout out Garrison while we're talking about music.
hell yeah.
My boy went to school in I think it was at Blackbird Academy in Tennessee, and he like stayed down there, kind of like how Cameron did this winter. He moved out to Colorado just to do his thing, and like now he's just like staying out there and probably renting a spot in Summit County for the summer and stuff. I don't know, whatever. Like seeing my boys move out and thrive, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, Garrison went to school in Tennessee, and now he's like a vinyl plating engineer or something down there.
Hell yeah.
Like he went to school for mixing and stuff, and eventually he'll get there, but he's like working in the music industry.
Fuck yeah.
Which is cool.
That's awesome.
But yeah, he and Livingston need to create tracks together. I firmly
Dude.
believe that music is yet to be written, and definitely like the universe needs those vibes.
I need the Livingston EP for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so those two moved out. I'm the only one still in Virginia right now. I'm like one of my only friends that I'm like actually tight with that still lives here.
Yeah.
Actually, for now. Zach, the drummer, the other guitar player, Andrew's brother, if you can follow that. Take notes, kids.
Right, did you guys write that down?
Did you write that down? Did you write that down?
Write that down.
It's like, dude, it's like when I do to Levi, whenever I want him to really pay attention, I'm like, hey, guess what? And I start whispering. He starts whispering back. He's like, what? What? I'm like, now we've got him. Now I know. Like, other people's kids are great.
Yeah.
You can give them back when you're done.
Right.
But no, so Zach is in Rhode Island with his girlfriend. I'm the one here, and then Andrew and Livingston are out in Colorado. But the thing that I was going to say beforehand, feel free to cut any of this rambling and editing to just make it sound like I don't tell like stupid long out of the way stories. And then put that part at the end, so it just confuses the shit out of whoever listens to it.
It'll just be you telling a normal sequence of stories.
Damn. Yes.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
They say if we go long and you need to condense to an hour, I don't know how long you do this stuff. Like this, what I'm talking about right now literally did not need to be said. That was a thought that I could have wondered in my own brain by itself and no one else ever had to know. But I said it because I was already talking.
You're also a little high, but
A fair bit. I mean, I'm not like smackered right now. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm in that like zone, but I'm not like I'm not actively being like fuck I'm high anymore.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. It's good. We're in a good spot.
Yeah.
So anyway, so the band, probably our crowning achievement was that we played our EP release show. We headlined our own EP release show at Clementine in Harrisonburg, which was tough.
Oh yeah, I
like
remember
that one. That one was good for me, like for the mental health for a while. Like just the fact that like I don't know, because it was like we actually accomplished something that was like something,
right?
You know, not that Clementine Cafe in Harrisonburg means jack shit.
No, but it was cool
like,
though. Like just to get to play in front of people and stuff.
Yeah, like there was like 50, 60 people in the bar that night that heard our shit. Like I don't know if by the time that we were playing it was a little bit empty, because most of the people that were there were like, we had like 20 of our friends there, give or take, but most of the people that were there were also there for the other bands, and it's just like
they just kind of like
if you go to like small scene shows, like so if you have friends that are in a band and you go to their show and they're not the headliner, so they don't play last or something, you don't have to stay till the end anyway. If they're good like people and like about actually like helping the music scene stuff come up, you stay for every act. Right. Like if you're going out as a band and your excuse is like, oh, you got to work tomorrow, like fuck you. Yeah. Like stay until 2 a.m. if that's when the last band finishes playing. Right. Because you're going to be tired anyway. You're going to get home late and you know damn well you're not unloading your shit that night. Right. So like you stay for people's bands. So like some of the people that were there for our stuff were people like that from the other bands and stuff. But like when there was people there like eating dinner and at like 8 when it started, like there was like a decent crowd there. It was really cool. And like we never got it. I'm still a little salty about that one, but they did a live recording, I think, of Grassroots. I think it was of that song. It was of one of our songs that they gave us for free. And we had access to it on the drive for like 2 months, but 2 months only. And I never knew. So nobody ever downloaded it. Yeah. I think someone listened to it once and was like, oh, by the way, like they did a recording. I'll see if I can find the link. And then we never found it. And then when I got the link finally and went to it, it was like, this link is expired. And I was like, fuck.
Damn. Do you think they still have it or something?
No, I checked with him.
Oh, damn.
He was like, yeah, no. He's like, we upload them. They store for like 2 months and they automatically delete.
Damn,
Because
that
I mean, it's
sucks.
just a free service that we gave people for bringing people out to our spot.
That sucks,
but anyway,
though.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, though.
It'd been
Like,
cool to like post that.
shit happens. Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, it does kind of suck.
it's all right.
To be perfectly
It's all
honest,
good.
but it's fine. Like, I'm not.
Shit
I don't.
happens.
If it stays in my head, it pays rent type of thought. You know, like
Fucking yeah. Fucking
don't
right.
feed the cats outside type shit.
You're right. Exactly. Yeah. Because
But
they'll stick around forever.
yeah, like if you feed it, it's gonna stay.
Right. Dude, that's a good
like-
analogy.
It's how you evaluate. It's how I evaluate. I can't do words. It's how I elevate my mentals.
Yeah. The
It's like- If you feed a thing, it'll
You-
stay on your front porch, and you'll have to fucking look at it every time you go in and out.
yeah.
If you don't feed it, it eventually pretty much goes away.
It'll just disappear. You I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago. You were at our parents' house. We were all there together
Yeah.
celebrating your birthday. And you were playing a song on your acoustic guitar and you were singing along
Mm.
to it and stuff, and I was listening to you sing to it and you were like, I think I might do a cover of this. And I was like,
Oh yeah,
okay. I was like, I can see that.
yeah.
And I was like, all right. And then like 2 days later, you just like send us the link. And I was like,
Yeah.
my man.
Yeah,
Like,
that
what?
one. That one
You did
popped
that
through
fucking
right quick,
quick.
dude. No, I did that. So the whole thing. Granted, it's not like I could put it on Spotify right now. I have a Spotify account that I
You
can
should.
upload things to, and I actually uploaded. Do you remember the remix I did of "Call My Mom"?
I think
Not
so.
to get sidetracked.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
remember what we were talking about.
Oh, yeah. Jackson's band is called Old Old, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Old Old is the band's
If
name.
you wanna
if you want to go check it out.
Check out
We'll
some
drop
music.
a link in the description.
It's on Spotify and Apple Music and everything that stuff goes on. Deezer and Tidal, whoever the fuck uses
Deezer?
fucking Tidal,
Truth Social.
whatever that is. I never even
Whatever
heard
that
of that
fucking
one.
means.
Deviant Art. It's probably on Deviant Art as a JPEG file.
It's an NFT.
Yeah, dude, that's what I should get into. I'll just start making
Facts.
stupid ass drawings of
You
shit
could
and be
do
like,
that.
"This is $1,200."
Yeah, you could do that. For real. And somebody'd
Oh.
probably pay for it.
I'm just gonna make a crappy draw, dude. Honestly, though, like I may have been given. Speaking of the best Christmas gifts ever, because I still don't remember you getting an Xbox, but I know I would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I can't believe you don't remember
All I
that.
wanted my entire life was a goddamn video game console, and then Carter gets one for Christmas. It's like,
Yeah, that's probably why you don't.
I-
You probably blocked it out.
maybe I did
You're
repress
just
that.
like, oh my god, bitch,
This is why I need to go to therapy.
little twerp.
Nah. I would have been mad at you or thought you were a fuck or anything. I was just like, really?
What?
I was like banned from these things, and now like it's okay. Like
Yeah.
what the where the fuck was this when I was getting things paid for?
Yeah. The best Christmas gift.
Yeah, so the best Christmas gift, low key, possibly that I maybe have ever gotten, seems like a small insignificant thing, but it's that Surface Pen, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because of
remember
the
that.
NFTs. So
You should,
Dude.
You should start doing that shit.
I could literally, I have some drawings that I've messed around with it and done. Like I got myself the Surface, to be fair, but like the pen though is what makes it like artistic. Like,
Yeah.
more than just like a tablet in your lap. Like
Right. Like fucking finger painting on it.
yeah, like I'm sure you can make NFTs with your fucking touchscreen
Yeah,
phone,
your
and
iPad.
fingertips.
Fucking iPad
But like
kid.
for those of us who have taste in class,
Right.
it's Nerf or nothing.
Right.
But
Damn right.
But yeah, dude, I didn't even think about that. Like, I need to look up NFTs and shit now.
Yeah.
Like, see where I could sell them. Because I could just sit there. I could just, like, draw a glass of orange juice. Like, fuck them.
Yeah.
And just be like,
$1,200.
10 grand.
Yeah. Fuck you. What are you gonna do?
Don't feel like having a car payment anymore. 10 grand for for this glass of orange juice. Piece of shit right here.
Dude, that's it. You know, because I was thinking today specifically, because I received a lot of information from outside sources of people that I know who are my age, who are just out and about doing things.
Sure.
My biggest thing is get a fucking job. Why do you not have a job? What are you doing?
There are people your age that don't have jobs that
They
aren't
just
in school.
they're like out doing shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
What? What shit?
Like just hanging out, like doing like whatever, not working. I'm like, what are you What do you pay? I can't name them specifically, but they just don't have jobs. And I'm like, where are you getting fucking money from? Are you selling your butt? What are you doing? What are you selling? What are you selling?
He's
I want
just a poor boy from a poor family.
Selling his butt on the street for his family. No, I don't know, dude. It's got me hot because I'm seeing all this shit while I'm at work, and I'm like, what the fuck are these kids doing? That they don't have to fucking go to work every day like me, you know?
I mean, probably having
Selling NFTs for $10,000.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, dude, that's the thing. It is frustrating. It depends
None
on
of
how
them
you're
are that
brought up and, like,
talented.
all that kind of stuff, I think. I mean, not how you're brought up, but, like, how you're set up. Because, like, nobody gave me shit when I moved out. Like, I stacked my own paper and then also, like, unstacked it just as fast for a long time. But, like, I mean, even still, though, like, I just don't understand. Like, there's a different grasp on reality that you have.
True.
When you work for your own shit versus when somebody pays for your shit for you. Like,
yeah.
Like, exclusively. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, there's also people. I'm sorry. What the fuck are these colored things on here for? This is so distracting.
It's Jordan's microphone. It's to mark which one's which.
Oh, fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
I was always curious about
he likes
this.
to play with them because he's easy.
I was gonna say,
distracted.
like, yeah, just fidget spinner shit over here. But anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about again now, but
Oh well.
I don't know. Yeah,
Making money,
work for
spending
your
money.
own shit. Get a fucking job. You reject.
DJing.
It doesn't matter how much money you have if you've never worked like some base ass job. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. If you haven't run the ropes, man, I don't know what to tell you. You got to
Facts.
work fast food too. Everybody should be allowed to or required to work fast food, I think.
I feel like everybody's first job should be required to be a
That's what-
fast food service
That's what I'm
job.
saying, dude.
Not
if
not
I were president,
waiting fucking tables for actual money.
yeah,
30
behind
hours a
damn
week
cash
at
register.
a fucking Subway or an Arby's for like
or a
$8 an
tropical
hour.
smoothie.
Yeah, Pizza Hut. Take your
yeah,
pick.
fucking just pick one.
Bojangles.
Yeah, that's what I was always saying. If I ever became president, I would make it mandatory that at like 16, you got a fucking job at like McDonald's or something
Right.
for like 6 months.
Here's your clapped out 98 Honda Accord. Get to
Right.
fucking work, bitch.
Right, here's this and your fucking paper license. Don't lose it, or
Yeah.
else you're going to jail. You know?
You pay taxes for. You
Yeah.
get to go stay over. You've been paying rent.
Yeah. Dude, I remember I used to get paychecks from Tropical Smoothie, and man, I would be happy about them. But if I saw one of those paychecks now, I would literally cry.
Dude,
know
if
what I
I
mean? Like a good
Or-
paycheck was like like $300 for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say what kind of let's talk bisque for a second. What
It
kind
was-
of
it was not
cheddar
good.
were you bringing in?
Minimum wage, fucking $7.25.
So for 2 weeks you would get a whole $300 on like a
That was
regular
on
shit.
that was good weeks. Like it was usually like
Damn.
200, 250. Yeah, dude,
feel
it was
that.
not good.
I don't remember exactly what my weekly checks were at Subway. That was my first job.
Yeah.
But first of all, I applied to the wrong damn Subway because I thought I was applying to the one in the. We might have to bleep that out. In the one on
Yeah.
42. But I actually applied to the one in the other end. So I went to work the first day and I at the wrong Subway.
Oh
And they were
no.
like, what the fuck? And I was like, I'm new. And they were like, no, you're not.
Oh damn, dude, wrong Subway.
I'm pretty sure. And they were like, which Subway are you new at? And I was like, pretty sure this one. They're like, well, what address does it say on your thing? And I was like, such and such, so and so highway. And they were like, no, that's the one on the other end of town.
Holy shit. Oh
So I was
my
like
God,
an hour late
dude.
on my first day anyway. But I don't remember what my weekly checks were like, but like my first check from there, the first chunk of money that someone ever wrote to me on
Yeah.
paper was like $136.08. I think it was 8 or 80. I can't
Jeez,
remember,
dude. That's
I'm
just barely enough
this
gas to
thick,
get you home these days.
right? I took mom out to lunch with some of it.
Nice.
That was like the first thing I did. I was like, oh, I got money. I was like, Mom, let me take you out to lunch. She's
Yeah.
like, no.
She's like, how much money did you
She
get?
didn't exactly say that, but like in her way, she was just like, you don't need to be. She was like, I have money to go to lunch. Like
Yeah.
you need to save your money especially if you're only making that much.
Yeah, she flamed you. She got you,
Kinda.
dude.
But then, like, in my male nature, then I was also like bound to determine. I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, we're going to lunch. Like, you just told me I was broke. Like, now I have to flex on you. Like, you don't know what $136 can do. You tell me all the time. Do you know what I can do with $25? Like, fuck, I don't know, but we're finna find out.
Yeah. We're gonna find out.
But yeah.
That's so nice of you that you took mom out to lunch.
Yeah.
I should do that.
I was trying to get her to go out to lunch with me this week, but she says she's busy.
Oh,
I got curved by my own mother.
dude, she just
I
like
can't even
busy.
take my mom out
sorry.
to lunch.
Damn,
No,
dude.
she's just busy because they're going on vacation.
Oh yeah, I
So
forgot.
She's got like extra shit to do for work this week, I think, or some shit. That's what
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
understand.
I
Like,
forgot, like
if
don't
you
get
go
a
on vacation at work, though, like when I go on vacation at work, or probably when you go on vacation at work, like somebody else just does your job for you,
yeah,
or somebody else fills in, or your job doesn't get done that week. One of the three, or
Right.
however many, something happens that's not. You do your next week's worth of work
right.
double into the week before or the weeks before.
That's not even a vacation.
because you're going on vacation. Like, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah, exactly. That's the point of vacation time. That means I don't have to work. No, the week before I'm going to vacation, if you know I'm going to vacation, that week just know I'm gonna be lousy. I'm not gonna do much.
Right, like my mind is literally elsewhere.
Right. It's already at the beach. Like,
And I'm already drunk in my head.
right,
Like,
exactly. So like for instance, before we went down to the beach for a week with like just like my friends that I like hang out here with, you know?
was that the time that you killed the crab with the shovel?
It was. yes. That was the time. Yeah, because that's when we were
Amazing.
digging that hole.
I clipped.
But the Friday before we left,
Yeah.
I barely touched a thing.
Yeah.
I was just like, you guys do it. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so tired. Like, I do not feel like being here. Like, you're honestly lucky I showed up. Like, it feels like
Yeah.
quitting. It feels like quitting almost. Because you're like, you got that I don't give a fuck attitude because you're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going on vacation. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off. You know, I can do whatever I want.
And by the time you get back, like, as long as you're not a huge, like, quitting is one thing. Everybody remembers that, but they don't remember you being a slightly more ass when you're about to go on vacation, because then you're gone for a week and they're like, oh, thank God I don't have to hang out with that dick.
Right.
And then you come back and they're like, oh, hey, buddy. Like,
How's it been?
You're like, I hate you too. Let's get back to making that
Right.
spare change.
Yeah,
dude.
I spent a lot of money on alcohol this week. Let's get back to making that bread. You know what I mean?
Let's get some overtime today,
Right,
boys.
I'm about to fucking build a gin distillery just to pay my rent.
Facts.
Fucking Jesus. Start exporting. Me and Jordan are just gonna start boosting cars out here.
We just got to find the new thing that
Wait,
right now.
hang
That's,
on, wait, time out. Boosting cars, that means stealing.
As far as I know,
Oh fuck, never mind.
that's
That
a
doesn't-
term.
That's not what I meant. I meant like flipping and like, you know what I mean? Buying
I was gonna
broken
say,
cars
like,
and selling them.
I feel like
flipping
it's what
cars.
like people that want to be car people that actually aren't, that have like fart cannon like 4-cylinder cars
Yeah.
that
couldn't
watch
be
Fast
me.
and Furious a couple times too many. Like, you're like, oh yeah, bro, we're gonna boost a car,
Yeah,
because that's what they say in Fast and Furious.
let's
Like,
boost this Honda.
nobody's like, oh, we're just gonna go like pinch this
Or they-
Ferrari right quick.
Yeah,
Like,
they'll say like we'll lift it.
yeah,
Let's go lift this shit.
yeah,
Like, what do you mean? Like physically lift it?
yeah, like, are we adding 6 inches to the suspension, or like, are we
Are we-
heaving it out of a ditch, or are we
giving this
stealing
boy
it?
a hot 3
Say
inch?
what you mean, bitch.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with you. Say it with your chest. Damn, we already at that hour mark.
Yes,
Time
sir.
she do be flying. Well, bud, is there anything else that you want to know? Like, is there anything else
Jeez.
particular like that you wanted to cover? Other than that, I mean, I'm obviously like slick with the bullshit, but
Yeah, you're definitely coming back on again at some point. But no, I guess not. We can wrap this up if you want.
yeah. I mean, other than
you
that,
got
I've been
me-
having a good time. I'm stoked to be on. Like,
Fuck yeah, dude.
it's cool. I tried to fun fact in the wrap up, I tried to start my own podcast at one point, like during the beginning of quarantine, but it just never materialized because I don't know, maybe you just don't have ADD or something, but
I
like,
do.
somewhere in there, like, you're a lot more like steady with this stuff than I am. Like, we never got to a point, like, we just both would like put it off. It was partially also, I guess, to be fair, Mental Health Awareness Day is today, I think, so I'll put this out there.
Okay.
Because, like, you know, when I was working at Targent. It's not Target. It's Targent.
Yeah.
I was just like during quarantine and stuff, I was pissed because my roommates were all on unemployment getting $700 a week chilling, and I was making $650 a week working my dick off.
Yeah.
Day shift on the weekends in the stranding summer heat.
Yeah.
Inside of a fiberglass tractor trailer. So fuck that. But my mental health was not in a good spot.
Right.
And so that was also part of it. Like I didn't have any motivation to do anything because I was just like depressed or something. I don't know.
Right.
I was feeling some type of way.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was
But-
like all winter with this shit.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really do much over the winter, and I wanted to, but like
But like you still every week an episode comes out though. Like that
Yeah.
that's what the word I'm trying to think of, that consistency though is like, honestly it's like something that I admire, because like I tell people about that shit. I'm like, yeah, Carter's got a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the other one because this one wasn't like I always forget about. But no, like the consistency of it all, like this is striking to me, remarkable if you will, because
Yeah.
it's just like motherfucker never miss. Like
Yeah.
you never miss. And
Well-
I've recorded one pilot episode and I listen to it still sometimes and I'm like, this would have been awesome. I just never fucking like gave it an actual shake. Like
yeah.
never pushed and tried it.
Well, I got to give a lot of that credit to Jordan, especially for season 2, because
Oh really?
he's edited all the episodes.
Oh wow.
Because I'm still trying to figure out how to edit this shit on my computer.
Oh really?
And get
Oh, you
back-
mean when you edit the ones for
yeah, with the
Sorry to
camera.
Inconvenience?
Yeah. Because I had no problem editing it, just the audio, but when it comes to the camera and the audio, it's difficult to edit.
What program do you use?
I just downloaded Blender the other day.
Oh.
Do you have any social medias you want to plug or shout out?
The photography and the video stuff anything like Instagram wise that I do, like I'm not giving people my personal Instagram. I mean, you can have it, but I'm not going to accept you
Right.
unless I know you,
Right.
because there's too many stupid motherfuckers that want to talk shit on Instagram that I don't have time for. So
Yeah.
rather than have to get into a whole conversation of here's why,
Yeah, fuck that.
here's why you're not worth my time, and then being like, it's because you a pussy, bro. Because you a pussy, bro. I'm like, okay.
Anyway.
All right. On the note of taking care of your mental health, make your Instagram private. But Jexon Industries, Jexon Industries, is what I do like my digital creative stuff on.
Okay.
Aside from music, I kind of consider those separate. So like music is its own vein. And then really the main thing I work off of right now is my SoundCloud. My
Okay.
Spotify that I have, I don't know if I exist on there. I don't remember what the name is. I'd have to look it up. Next time I'll hopefully have like maybe an EP or something to share.
Hell
My SoundCloud name, I don't know like the URL or if there's an @ or anything, but it's Collider, spelled, at least for now. By the time you're listening to this, I may have maybe decided to change my mind. But my thing is Sasquatch on my socials for some reason. Like I don't know, it's just something I wrote in a college paper once, and so that's kind of like been the thing that I've taken up.
Yeah.
So Collider though is spelled COLLIIDER, like Collider.
Yeah.
Because it's part of a bigger conglomerate. You know our friend Max
Yeah.
that does dubstep. So his last name is Riley, and he spells it like
With 2 I's.
RYLII. So
Yeah.
the II thing, the 2 I's, is like going to be a thing
Oh, nice.
with anybody that's like under that house umbrella.
Dude,
whatever.
that's going to be sweet.
Which is kind of sick. I got to do the designs for it at some point this summer. But so yeah, you can find me there. That new cover that I put out
Fuck
is top one there, dude. It's been getting actually. Let me
put
check on that
the,
real quick to
I'll
wrap
put
this
the
up.
link on there, too.
Oh yeah, that's true. If we're doing links, then yeah, link in the description. That's
Link in the
enough said, bud.
description.
It has 8 plays now
Nice.
organically because my plays from my own account don't count when I listen to it.
I think I'm 3 of them, probably.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. Music is my shit. I always say if I was ever crippled or couldn't snowboard or literally couldn't do anything but sit on my ass, I could still make music. As long as I don't go deaf. Even blind, it would be challenging, but like you could do it.
Stevie Wonder does it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Stevie Wonder gets on the computer and edits his own like shit. But like
Dude,
singing and playing.
He'd be a fucking wizard if he did.
Right.
My God, Gandalf. Well, dude, it was fucking great having you on. You're
Thanks,
gonna have
man.
to come on again real soon.
Yeah, dude.
I
I can't wait for a football thing this fall potentially.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Side plug.
Side
We
plug.
can cut that bit and save it somewhere for later.
Side plug could be a potential football podcast
You never
coming
know.
out. You never know what could happen. But if you want to find me, Window to the Soul on Instagram, Window to the Soul podcast on Twitter. Hit me up on those socials. Ask me questions, comments, anything you want to hear on the pod, let me know. And thanks for listening. We will see you next week, Lord willing.
Peace.
Deuce.